Are you tired of the secular news? Do you want a Christian view of politics? Do you want to know what is going on in your Christian community? Your wait is over. Welcome to the Intermountain Christian News Hour. Here is your host, Dr. Anthony Harper.
Shalom to all of you. I would like to dedicate my short briefing today to the current situation in the Palestinian arena. In this respect, I am speaking, of course, about the situation in Judea and Samaria, in the Gaza Strip, and in East Jerusalem, as we are approaching to the coming month of Ramadan, the Muslim fasting month, which will begin around the 22nd of March, that is to say, about a month from now. But before entering to the crux of the issue, I would like to begin my short briefing by saying that the situation today in the Palestinian arena is tense, non-stable, and fluid, and it is prone to develop to an overall escalation. That is to say, to a breakout of a new intifada, a new violent uprising against Israel. It must be said that the possibility of a violent uprising in the Palestinian arena can develop as a result of the high sensitivity of events in the Temple Mount during the month of Ramadan, when thousands of Palestinians will gather and come to pray in Al-Aqsa Mosque on the Temple Mount. In these circumstances, any random or not calculated steps taken by the Israeli authorities can cause a violent reaction and lead to a mega escalation of violence and even drag to the circle of hostile actions the Arab sector in Israel. The Arab sector in Israel, I'm referring here to the Israeli Arabs, those Arabs who are living inside Israel in the Green Lines, that is to say, prior to the Six-Day War of June 1967. In Gaza, the situation today is different than the situation in Judea and Samaria and East Jerusalem. A security escalation in Gaza is not in the interest of Hamas in the present time. Hamas today has an interest in preserving calm in order to ensure its essential goals, which are as follows. Here in this respect, I'm speaking about four major goals of Hamas. The first one is to restore its military buildup after the blow it suffered in the last Israeli military operation in Gaza, Guardian of the Walls of 2021. The second goal of Hamas is to ensure the daily exit of 17,000 Palestinians from the Gaza Strip to their workplaces inside Israel of the Green Lines. Every day, 17,000 Palestinians are commuting from the Gaza Strip to their jobs inside Israel. The third goal of Hamas is to ensure the continuation of the efforts to rehabilitate infrastructure projects like houses and roads in the Gaza Strip. And the fourth goal of Hamas is to ensure the continuation of the financial aid from Qatar to needy families in the Gaza Strip, and to ensure the entrance of fuel from the Arab Republic of Egypt, from Egypt, to the power station in the Gaza Strip. This is why Hamas in Gaza is taking a policy of restraint and is not allowing barrage of rockets and missiles to be fired against Israel. It is clear that Hamas doesn't want a deterioration in the present security situation vis-à-vis the Israeli side. In this respect, I would like to present a cautionary note, or may I say, a warning message. Despite the clear restraint of Hamas, we have to take into consideration escalation scenarios in the future, especially as a result of Israeli military operations in Judea and Samaria, and problematic events in the Temple Mount in Jerusalem, with the potential to cause violence on a large scale. On this background, the situation may deteriorate rapidly. In Judea and Samaria, the situation is more complex, while the Palestinian Authority doesn't have a full and an effective control over all the area under its responsibility. Here in this respect, I'm speaking first and foremost about Jenin district in the northern part of Judea and Samaria and its refugee camp, the Jenin refugee camp. I would like now to summarize the current situation by saying that the main conclusion I draw is that there is a decrease in the Israeli deterrence capacity. In any case, Israel is obliged to take responsible policy of restraint vis-à-vis the Palestinians. It surely must prevent terror attacks, but at the same time, it must refrain from taking controversial retaliatory measures which have the potential of dramatically escalate the situation. In any case, the possibility of a large-scale escalation must be considered and prepared for as necessary. And there is already a need to prepare for the increase in tensions caused by the month of Ramadan. I would like now to thank you, and I'm looking forward to meeting you again. Shalom from Israel, and God bless you. Thank you very much.
Wow.